Guten Morgen. Friday the 11th of July and the big day has come. So it's the SAS Carp Baits Social 2025, 48 hours exclusive on the lake. It's going to be an absolute blast. We've got some of the big guns coming out, some of the big guys. Can't disclose the location on this one, unfortunately. I know a few of you asked, sent me a few comments on the last video, but unfortunately the lake owner or landowner doesn't want to share the location. All I can say is about 68-70 acres. Could catch anything from £10, £20, £30. I think the lake record is 40 odd last year or the year before. So we're all there for 48 hours. So hopefully this one's going to be a good little video. Should skirt around the lake over the course of the 48-hour session. Try and get all of the guys on the video, so it's just not me yapping. And we're off. It's 5:30 in the morning, so we're going to meet some of the guys on the journey, and then we're going to head over to the lake. Hopefully be fishing by about 8:30, 9 o'clock. Have fished there before last year, so it can be very hit and miss. Never fished it in the summer. The big challenge with this one is this lake does not get fished very often, so fish are not very tuned into boilies, so we're gonna have to work a little bit, I think. But the big guns are coming out, so we'll get them on tape later, and I'll save the waffling. Let's get it on. See you a bit. Little bit of the lake we've just got here. Oh, Dave's here. Oh, look, Dave's set up already. I'll show you a little bit of the lake. Can't do too much, but yeah, it's a big water. A lot of weed about, just under 70 acres. All the big guns are here. Dave Padmore, Glenn, the master of Suffolk Water Park. You can see the organisers, can't you? With their white t-shirts on. Me and Dave are roughing it. Yeah, the state of it. As well.
But the problem is, yeah, well,
23 degrees, 7:30 in the morning. All the boys are here, just waiting on a couple more, and we'll get some bait out. Show you a little bit of bait this time. A few guys left me a few comments on the last video. Do a little bit more on a bit of bait, so yeah, I'll try and show you what we're using. Say the hardest thing going to be here is getting them to pick the bait up, Dave, innit? They're not used to it. A lot of these fish never get fished for, so we're in uncharted territory. We're going to put the SAS baits to the test. Come on.
They say 2XL, but try them on. They're not very big. There's some right, there's tigers there. So, do you want some?
Crush mine.
Hairy, try.
Finally,
they say 2XL. They're not big.
toffee apples. These are going to do the biz. And we've got.
Mate, they're not very big. They're not very big at all.
Check them bad boys out. No name yet. Orange for the win this weekend. Grab yourself some toffee apples, boys.
You want one of them as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What one's not?
Look at all these goodies. Woohoo! Never seen so much. Oh, you got monster nut shrapnel there.
Yeah.
I'll have a bag of that. Right, we landed in the swim, so found 3 spots. Literally, I want to fish all 3 together. That's them 3 spots there. 12.5 wraps. Let's go. Bring on the fish.
What the fuck is going on right now? This motherfucking internet, man. Damn. I be scrolling. Upside down. Then go. I be scrolling. Upside down. Then go. I was shaking on my phone while I'm stretching on my backbone. What's up with this timeline? Really got me into that zone. I mean it's for real when this shit just got real. Everybody getting mad, somebody tell me what's the deal. From political bullshit to Easy and his new shit.
Well, we're back. Mega barbecue with the boys, courtesy of Dean and Dave. Got back in the swim and then the wind's picked up, so it's looking good for a bite tonight. Probably just see Slim putting out the mighty AK in his boat, and then we'll come back to this lovely sunset. This is what fishing's all about. Look at that peace and quiet. Yes boys, and we're off the mark. First one for me, nice 20-pound mirror, caught on one of the new pink Suffolk punches on the 12.5 rod wrap spot. Hopefully there's a few more. I just topped up with a few more spots whilst this one was resting. Let's go. Nice second fish for us. The Green Machines nabbed his first one. I think this one was about 20 odd pounds. So I think we're up to about 6 fish already across the lake with the boys, so they're definitely getting on the munch this morning. And Chris is off the mark on his left hand rod. It's now early in the morning, so I'm just taking a little skirt down to see how Slim and Samuel are getting on in their swim, see if they had anything in the night. Not heard anything from them this morning, so Samuel's up, so he's out and about, and Slim, he's just woke up, so I'm guessing he's had nothing looking at those rods. But what a peg, look at that, looking fine for a bite. Dino and myself just whipped round to see Josh and Tommy 5 rods, and Josh has had a 1-toner rip off, but looks like he's done him in the weed, so that's unfortunate. This lake is quite weedy, as you can see there, so yeah, got to drop them leads. So we've whipped round to see the Chaplin Incorporated twins, and it's like 10 degrees cooler down here. Don't know if I've mentioned it 300 times, but it's like 32 degrees today, and the wind is proper hacking down here. And you can see, I don't know if it's Lee, just come back, he's been walking his baits out, so look at that, just got done as well. So the fish are definitely down here. So we've whipped round to see Steve and Matt in the top peg on the whole entire lake, and have a look at this new, I think it's a Nash, I think it's one of the new Nash bivvies. But what a piece of kit this is, absolutely stunning. I don't know if we can say the same thing for Matt hiding away in his bivvy, but this is one of the top pegs on the lake. The guys have had a couple, I think 2 or 3 each, but as you can see, the wind's pumping past them, and they're putting out plenty of one of our new baits. This is AAA, absolutely deadly on our local syndicate. Yeah, so here's me just playing around. I don't know if you guys sharpen hooks, but I always make sure I sharpen my hooks, just an old habit. Served me well over the years. So the rig I'm using on this venue, the fish are not wires to baits, rigs or any of it, so it's just a basic Ronnie rig that you've seen 1,000 times. I love putting out a Ron Weasley. The hook baits that we use, the pop-ups we use, just sit on these absolutely perfect. So as you can see there, look, nothing special, real simple. Quick to the sticks, got myself some new wrapping sticks the other month. You've probably seen that on one of the other videos, so nothing special about them except for these ones are a little bit better. These are the new Gardner ones with the Alumo top, so for people like me that struggle at night, I can see I can wrap and Yeah, this was really, as yourself said earlier, all 3 of my rods are all fishing at the same distance, just over a weed bed, 12.5 wraps. There's like an old road that runs through this lake, so I'm just picking that up and dropping all 3 literally over a weed bed. On these weedy pits, you don't want to be fishing over 2-3 weed beds. I've literally gone just over the top of one. As you'll probably see from this rod tip, when I flip this out in a minute, it absolutely cracks down. So that's all I need for confidence. 8 or 9 spoms over the top. The only difference on this venue is I will spom probably every hour and a half, 2 hours. And if I get a bite, then obviously I'll top back up straight away before I put the hook bait back out. But watch this, crack. Ready? Bang. Job done. Second fish for the green machine, this one on a crab apple, 18, just over 18.8, common for green. Well done, mate. Yeah, quick update, we're now up to about 15, 16 fish between the lads. As we go into the last night, I think the biggest so far is about 27. And yeah, quick shout out to Fox for their stoves. If you suffer with a bad back like me, what a great Peter's kiss it is if you just lay in your bed chair and you just want to lean over. Well impressed. So quick update, we're now at 22 fish for the boys, so I thought I'd just show you a little bit of the setup and some of the bait, so you can probably just make that one out. This is our monster creamy nut, an absolutely blinding bait for us this year. Been really popular and caught quite a few fish, so yeah, really happy with the way that's panned out for this year. Been using it a fair bit, so yeah, we'll keep playing around with it. We've now started to see the old dreaded pack down, and I thought I'd just show you a few of the hook baits we've been using. This is our new logo, this is the new SAS logo. There's some of our hard hookers, I think these ones are AK, and some of our Kraken hard hookers in here, 14 millers, again, brilliant piece of kit for this year. These ones need no introduction. These are my AK pop-ups, so these are the ones I'll be using pretty much throughout the summer. Had plenty of 30s on these from Barham and up and down the country really, and these are the new ones for this year. These are the Kraken 14mm pop-ups. Absolutely smell, loaded with squid. Great piece of kit, so if you haven't tried them, get on them. Yeah, thanks for watching. If you stayed on this far, keep on watching right to the end, and we'll put the pictures on what the rest of the team caught. We've actually finished on 24, so it's much appreciated. I hope you enjoyed. Please remember to like and subscribe.